Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Gloomhaven. I thought we'd head to the lair of the Unseeing Eye this time and see if we can't, kill it, maybe. I wanted to pop to the Enchantress very quickly just to see if we can improve cauterized. No, we can't afford to do that. I'd like to get poison on this. It'll just be very, very handy if we do that. Of course, getting disarm on it would be amazing, but that would cost us 320, which is just like an obscenely large amount. From other things, I don't know if there's anything else that we really want to do. Break the chains would be quite nice to have a wound on it, but it's not strictly necessary. Spiked armor, having more move or more wounds would also be very good. But I'm just going to save what we have in terms of money. Likewise for Blaze, because we've already boosted Purifying Aura and Dazzling Charge. The other things, they're going to be nice. Like we could boost Tactical Order to get it to move 5. And that way it would still work even if we had Defensive Stance on. But actually, where was... So Righteous Strength is one that is probably worth us considering. That might be the next one that we push for. If I change that to move 4 and change this to like Shield and Bless, this then becomes like one of our go-to movement cards. So we'll try and save up money for that. But that's all beside the point. I'm getting ahead of myself as always. Let's have a city encounter. In the very early morning, you're wakened by a knock at your door. Standing behind is a giant, dirty Inox wearing a leather apron. He coughs. Sorry, I was looking for a female orchid. She used to help me on occasion with my forge. Her control over fire was astounding, and I paid her well for her assistance completing some of my specialty work. I guess she's not around anymore. You wouldn't happen to know where I could find someone who could help in her absence? Let's offer to help. Despite the early hour, you head down to the forge and get an incredibly strong fire going for him so he can complete his order. He seems very pleased. 10 collective gold and +1 reputation. Well, that is going straight to Blaze. Okay. Lair of the Unseeing Eye. 2 treasure chests. What troubles do you hold? I mean, we know those lurkers are... not lurkers,
the massive stone structure
deep ones are annoying.
Like ours. Somehow the lack of any sign of life in this place makes it all the more terrifying. There is only a horrid stillness that eats away at you with every echoing step you take. And just when you feel as though you cannot go any further, you feel its presence. Something old and powerful waits for you at the end of this corridor. It calls to you, inviting you to climb into its open maw, embracing the sweet release of infinity. This is what you came to defeat. But without even seeing it, you're filled with unending hopelessness. You cannot even dream of defeating such a creature. You shake your head and attempt to guard yourself from the negative feelings. You didn't swallow those throat-crushing breathing spheres and swim down to the bottom of the ocean just to fail now. You must move forward. You must destroy this threat.
I'm glad it doesn't make you like go back and re-get the breathing spheres. Kill 1 or more elite monsters, sure. Take only long rests is unlikely, but we'll see. And let's try for Aggressor. Aggress is more likely to happen depending on what the setup is like. But 2 perk points is a lot to get out of it. Ooh. Speaking of elites, well, at least they don't have any retaliation. Water tiles, so that's difficult terrain. Difficult, not hazardous, so magma waders wouldn't help at all. Right. I think we're going to start off with our Righteous Strength and Purifying Aura. These guys are going to come in pretty quick. I think with the Grasping Void and Wild animation, we'll get a curse out straight away, and that means your Notion is going to be playing Keep Away. So Spiked Armor moves us into the middle and attacks both of them, and Cauterize can sort of get more damage out, I guess. It's going to be a bit weird. Let's see how this goes. Oh, multiple attacks. That's going to be painful. So there's the bless, there's the strengthen. Big hit. Youch. Okay, well, we can get to here and attack both of these and be in range for Cauterize. So let's do that. That was lucky. Good job we had that advantage. Let's go on you three. Okay, pretty good, all things considered. We'll do the healing potion. Not great using it right straight away, but gotta do what you gotta do. And they moved quick. Right. Summon the Thorn Shooter. And we can get some damage out and a bit of healing for ourselves. Bit more healing for ourselves as well. It's nice and handy. Okay, let's start the big hitting. So yeah, if we go tactical order and illuminate the target, we'll go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Smack one of these and strengthen everything else. So I want you to go a little bit slower than that. Fatal Fury isn't going to be much use to us. So hypothetically I want spiked armor, but I want something a bit slower first. Let's go break the chains to bring more things closer, and then spiked armor to do the damage. And we want to go just after 29. Inexorable Momentum is a good choice, and something else to do some damage. Using Manifestation. Shielding up. This is annoying, but I guess we don't need to pull them any closer. Ow. Well, that's just inconvenient. It is in exactly the wrong place. One, two, three, four. At least we'll get the strengthen on these guys. I'm going to get illuminate the target back. Taunt Shooter getting his poison damage off. That's nice. I think we'll go for this elite because we've got the advantage on it. And now he's poisoned as well. Great. Well, break the chains. Get you a bit closer, and we're gonna step out and back and get a tiny attack on everyone. That's unfortunate. Okay, we'll do Power and Command to give you back some stuff, and Glorious Bolt to get ranged attack off. We want to go quick over here, so we'll go for Biting Wind. That'll heal up ourselves, and we could get out a massive Lava Golem, but I think I'll save it for the next room. Maybe we'll just get more healing on ourselves. Over here, I'd quite like to get Fatal Fury on the go. We can do probably enough to kill you. If not, it's enough to kill you. And if we go bounce back as well, that'll give us a bit of flexibility. Yeah, it's just on this one. That's a shame, but, you know, a kill is a kill. Thorn Shooter doing the heavy lifting. Love it. Right. Well, we'll get heal on ourselves. And you're probably going to die from something else. So let's carry on the healing. There's that something else, and you can have some cards back. Go for Biting Wind and Grasp the Void. Inexorable Momentum might have been a better choice there, actually. I don't know. Oh, you poor lurker. I almost feel bad for you. Let's do some healing. So Hammer Blow will allow us to move 1, 2, 3, 4. It'd be nice to have him dead, but that's not going to happen right now. Unbridled Power will give us a big hit on him. From the Brink allows us to move a bit past. And if we go Biting Wind and Living Night, we can start moving forwards, I think. Let's go Grasp the Void. Get another curse out if we can. Ooh, it's gonna get its wound off straight away. Well, let's try and heal that wound. Wound healed. And you don't need dashing at the moment, so just push on in. Everyone else, come forwards. And none of them are great places. 1... One, two, three, four. Practical Plans moves us in nicely. Protective Blessing as an attack option. Silence of Death cauterize, and we are just trying to move as far as possible on this edge. Geez, yeah, maybe it would have been better for us to step onto that. I don't know. I think crossing at this point is going to be the best. Step in and do diddly squat. A little bit more healing. And another bless out on the team. I'm going to do these, but I think we're just passing the time. Because it would be sensible to have the team together. So we'll do a bit of healing with the Furious Aid. And yeah, unfortunate. Short rest over here. Not one I would have chosen to lose. If we go Divided Mind, we can get this moving forwards first. And then we can Inexorable Momentum ourselves in. Don't shoot it, come closer. Right. How much can you move? Your movement is 2. I mean, we'll have to get you there. It's the best we can really do. And if we end here, we can move you onto that space, but I want to move us forwards. You're just not close enough. And yeah, we'll step a little bit closer to the doorway. And then we'll do a long rest next turn. So, long rest. This is going to give us back Empower and Command, which is good because we'll be able to pump up the Summoner. Summoner's just going to move in a bit closer, so none of these are particularly amazing. Let's go with Living Night and using Manifestation, and we'll do a long rest over here as well. So it is getting closer. So long rest, we're going to lose... Let's say Defiance of Death. And over here, we will lose Protective Blessing, I think. Okay, Empowering Command. That gives you back your bits and bobs, and Purifying Aura. So we're properly prepping to push in. We'll move you up to... Let's use From the Brink and... Unbridled Power for now. And over here, Fighting Wind and Grasping Void. So we're really ready to push in next turn. Thorn Shooter's in range. I should have moved you there. That is a mistake. Well, get your stuff back. We'll go Divided Mind, and so Divided Mind will get you moving in a bit further, and then maybe Inexorable Momentum. Okay, we want that door open, so Righteous Strength and let's say Defensive Stance. We don't need any more healing. Let's go Spiked Armor to rush in and Cauterize. We'll be moving slower than them, so Divided Mind and Inexorable Momentum. Okay, let's see what this room has.
You reach the final chamber and find the horrible
That is
creature.
a lot of retaliation
A
in there.
giant eye stalk with a gaping maw full of teeth instead of an iris.
It doesn't retaliate though.
Once again, you feel its influence. You begin to see the pointlessness of your actions. You understand that giving into its warm embrace is the only true course of action. But once again, you refuse. It grows. You may have resisted its maddening call, but the fight is far from over.
Okay, it is immune to everything except wound, pretty much. Getting wounds on these three is probably the smartest thing we could do with Cauterize. I can push 3 to the back over here. We'll take a bit of retaliation damage on both of these. What are you going to do? You're going to attack 5 and immobilize. But that's just for this turn. We're going to summon a Deep Terror and then attack 5 and a nasty. Jeez, that's horrible. And you're going to attack 3 poison. Yeah, so really we don't want to be next to any of these. Like, at all. Taking a bit of ranged damage is not too bad, but it's like this is the only safe place in here. What else have we got going on? You're going to come in and you're going to do a decent hit on this one. So, if we stop next to this one, it might die. Thing is, if we stop next to it, you know what? Let's go big. Let's go big, soak it up, and see what we can do. So this is going to be quite a bit of retaliate damage. At the end of each round, all mercenaries and mercenaries summoners still occupying the first room suffer damage equal to the level +3. The sightless eye cannot be forced to move or change positions. Okay. That was a really good hit. Okay. So hitting these, it might be enough. It's going to be enough to kill this. Might be enough to kill that. Won't be enough to kill that back one. Yeah, that was just retaliation damage for the sake of it. This has gone very nicely. Or at least as nicely as like we could expect it to. Gonna be a big hit. That was quite painful. It's already got a wound, we don't need to apply more wound to it. Stunning it is going to do very little. Nice job, Thorn Shooter. Focus on that guy. Perfect. Got him killed. No one's going to be in range for this, unfortunately, but we did okay with that. That's very painful. Let's lose. Let's lose. Break the chains. Okay. Hypothetically, you're going to die on your turn. We can kill anyone up to health 18 with Fatal Fury. So we could bounce back 1, 2, 3, kill this with Fatal Fury. So that's a we can't move. Can't move. So that plan goes out the window. Instead, Fatal Fury lets us attack, do nothing, and attack. And then Unstoppable Destruction gets us another attack off. We could summon a lava golem. Right. Okay, we're going to move in with Inexorable Momentum, and we're going to use Unending Dominance to summon a lava golem in this room. Did I lose my Thorn Shooter? must have died. I did not... Oh, it must have died because of the big hit from that. Speaking of that... The poison being on you is annoying. Really annoying. Glorious Bolt and Practical Plans will just keep directly... Ooh. Glorious Bolt and Illuminate Target. Let's do that. Okay, a little bit of pain from the Harrower. Yes. So get this guy out, and then we're gonna move in to here. And then we're gonna get him to move up to here. We could cure our poison by killing this guy. And that's actually a pretty sensible idea. Shame about that ×0. There goes our poison. Nice big hit. What is this going to do? It's going to attack 6, range 3, target 2. Well, clearly we're going to burn a card for that. Let's lose bounce back. Take that on the chin. That one dies, which is good. That one got a ×0, perfect. That's a bit of a shame, but... Okay. Tactical order, practical plans. So we can run around, get a bit more damage off. It's going to be a short rest. We'll lose unbridled power. We need... Fatal Fury again. Oh, I really want to run and grab that. We can get it. Okay, so we're going to go get it. So from the brink and spiked armor. That lets us be really, really foolish. And run and grab this. We can go Biting Wind and using Manifestation and start making our way around the edge. Or you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. You're not quite going to make it. Actually, with Practical Plans, you could. So you could use Tactical Order to attack and then go get the chest, and then we'll just have to come in and finish it next turn. Alright, it's a terrible idea, but let's do that. It's going to summon another Deep Terror. That's fine. It's a little bit painful. We will burn Unstoppable Destruction. It can't fit anyone else around because we're blocking all the spaces. Take the damage. Take the damage. Yeah, give it a stab, and then we'll go and get the chest. That's a really nice hit as well. $15 gold. Well worth it. Half Golem, massive hits. We could heal it up actually. What are the Harrowers going to do? They're going to move and attack with different targets. Deep Terror is going to attack one range 6. It's not that interesting. I'm just wondering if we want to get Slime Spirit out just to kind of ensure what's going on. Let's do it. Heal you up with the Summoner's Robe. Yeah, we can definitely make it round there. So, let's get a hit. It's going to die on its next turn. So all we have to do is stand out the way and grab the chest. Hey, 15 more gold. Don't fall down yet. Lose Furious Aid. You're still in it. Burn 2 discarded cards. Well, we know it's going to die, so let's just do what we can. Ooh, the Harrows can disarm if it's dark. It's not dark, so that is a terrible, terrible attack. Fatal Fury, just kill it. Oh, I should have actually used Cauterize. I suppose we can walk away, get some gold. That was lucky. Yeah, come in and get a bit more gold. We'll get the healing off over here. Killed by a summoned slime. That is all the level of embarrassment right there. Well, there's nothing else that we can actually step in and grab, so we'll just try and move in closer. It's a little bit of damage from the Deep Terror, but it matters not because we have one.
With the giant eye dead, all of its minions wither and die with it. Thankfully, the room stops shaking as well. You can't get out the way you came in, but you're able to explore the structure further, free of the crushing dread that permeated the air previously. It's a long journey, but you find your way out of the trench, return to the boat, and head back to Gloomhaven, resolving never to do something like that again.
Well, we got the elite kill. We didn't get aggressor, unfortunately, and we definitely didn't take any long rests. But we got to summon our lava golem underwater of all places, which is always cool. I like that it's got little bubbles and stuff coming off. I know it's supposed to be like steam, but it's a very nice touch. And that's 10 XP. More elite monsters for Blaze. Really racking them up. And we have a level up for Crosswalker. So let's see what that's going to bring. Level 7. Summon negative energy. A voidie to the concurse. This is cool. 3 move, 2 range, and curse. Staff of Visions. That's a big hit. Got to be right next to things to use it though. I think I'm going to take negative energy. And I don't know if we're going to put it in, maybe instead of using manifestation. And I think we'll finish off the focus. So, there are no minuses in this deck. That's pretty amazing, all things considered. Well, Enochian's got a hell of a lot more money, so that's really good. Let's double check what I was thinking for the Enchantress. Yeah, that's going to be quite a bit more if we're going to save up for it. Blaze. It was Righteous Strength we were going to look at. So having an extra move, we could get that done now. And actually, that's probably not a bad idea while we've got the money, and that'll tell us exactly how much the Bless or Shield will cost. So let's do that. So now we've got to save up 150 or 100. Probably just 100, actually. For a bit of self-blessing. Actually, Strengthen could be really useful. Strengthen instead of Bless would give us advantage on our next attack. And if we're using this, we could use it to attack then. It's going to take a while to save that up, though. Okay, well, things to consider. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you are enjoying it. We are over halfway through now, with 49 quests completed. I think there's only 95. And I don't know if you can do them all based on choices that you make, but we're going pretty well. If I have a look at our mercenary log, overall, I'd say we're above 50%. Probably quite considerably above 50% if you consider the number of our actives. Doesn't have the number of missions they went on specifically, but yeah. Well, as always, if you have enjoyed this, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Gloomhaven. See you soon.